Okay, I'm hoping this is in focus. Wait, that should be in focus. I'm not really sure. But anyways, my battery is very low. Don't know how long it's going to last. Currently charging another battery. We'll see how it goes. But this is the January, no, it's February. This is the February recap. Tomorrow's March 1st, so that's when I'm going to post this video. So, what I wanted to go over is what I made in February, what I made in February, and my plans for March. So, let's get started with what I made in February. I only made 2 completed items. I made my fruit scarf here, my fruit scarf. This is the back. This is the back. And I made a balaclava. Balaclava, not really sure how it's pronounced. Balaclava. I'll insert pictures of me wearing it. Wait, I'll insert pictures of me wearing it here. And then I'll also insert pictures of the fruit scarf. So, fruit scarf first, balaclava next. So those are my only 2 finished projects. The balaclava took longer than I expected, but is also still a pretty short project because it's mainly just slip stitches, so it took a very long time. But it looks almost knit. I don't know how, oh, it's blurry. I don't know how well you can see that. But it looks almost knit, even though it's crocheted. So that's the balaclava. The fruit scarf took me 3 days, I believe. It's all up on my website, leoslovingstitches.com. It'll be linked in the description. Then, works in progress, I made a singular sleeve. I'm going to work on a second, and it's going to be like one of those arm warmer things where it has sleeves and then it's like only like here. I don't know if I'm ever going to wear it, but it just seemed like a cool project and I wanted to make it. So this one's also something that like almost looks knit, because it is up and down instead of around, which is how normal sleeves are crocheted. But I really like that pattern. Everything will be up on my website once the piece is complete. All the information will be up on the website. So I'm not going to give information here. This is going to be a really quick video, so sorry. I'm not going to give like yarn information or anything. That will be up on my website. So the information for the balaclava and the fruit scarf are already up on my website. The fruit scarf is under the blog post First Finished Project of 2022, and the balaclava is under Let's Talk About Balaclavas. So if you just go to my homepage, you can then go to blogs, and it'll all just be there. Then the next thing that I'm working on is this. It's coming out a little smaller than I'd like, but it is the Woodland Magic Shawl. So this is what it looks like. It's coming out smaller than I'd like because the needles are 0.5 millimeters smaller than the pattern calls for, but that's okay. It's still coming along great. It has this really nice, it's kind of washed out, but it's this really nice texture on it. Let me see if I put it here, if you can see it better. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this camera setup. Okay, you really can't see it. But that, I have 29 rows left, but every other row grows by 4 stitches, so it just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and it's taking a while, and I'm getting a little frustrated, but I have to finish it because I'm committed. Then this final project is working slow, but steadily, I guess, because I work on it every day in school. It is collar number 1 by My Favorite Things Knitwear. So it's in Fisherman's Rib. It's very beautiful, as you can see. It's using a pink merino wool and then a purple variegated mohair, which is why it gets like this pinkish purplish vibe. So that's very slowly working on, but it's getting there. I just work on it when I have time in school, and then everything else I work on at home. So I have my knit project, I have my crochet project, I might start a second crochet project. Actually, I have another crochet project, but I've kind of, I don't even know where it is. That's how much I don't really know what's happening with it. There's a tissue stuck to it. Not a tissue, like, it's not like a used tissue, but it is this, it's going to be a bag if I ever finish it. But it's not looking the way that I wanted it to, but it's going to be a bag, and then it folds into itself, and it looks like a little panda. So it's going to be a present for my mom. I might finish it for her birthday. So he's probably watching this, so sorry I just ruined your birthday present, but I was going to tell her about it anyways. So, and I'll buy her other stuff too, obviously, but it's a little panda. I'll see if I finish it in time for her birthday. Hopefully I will, but I kind of don't really have the motivation for it, so I don't really know what's happening with it. It's just a little annoying because it doesn't really look like a bag, you know? It's just like I'm hoping it'll turn into a bag, but we'll see. That's just using 100% cotton yarn. So March plans, I would like to finish this early March, because I wanted to finish it by today, the 28th, but obviously it didn't happen. I still have 29 rows left, and each row takes 10 plus minutes. So it takes 10 minutes, and then as I add more stitches, it takes a little bit longer. So it'll eventually get up to like 15 minutes per row. So it takes about 10-15 minutes per row, depending on how many stitches are in the row. You hopefully get what I'm saying. This, I'm just hoping to finish it by next fall, so I have the whole summer to do it. So that's fine. I'm actually hoping to finish it by the end of the school year, but not really sure. Not really sure. We'll see what happens. I think, let me show you my test swatches for this project that I'm hoping on working on. 5.5. Okay, anyways, I don't really know what a crochet hook is for this, but this is all I have, and then, you can't really see that. This is all I have, and then I had a test swatch. It kind of looks like this, but using a bigger crochet hook, so it's a little bigger and looser. Don't really know where that went. Yeah, I don't know where that went. Oh wait, no, this is the right one, because this is the smaller one. This is the tighter one. So this is the right one. So it'll look like that. It'll just be very loose, and yeah. Editing Leo here, I did not go through with that project. I completely changed it. Like, it was the same idea, but different yarn and a slightly different size crochet hook. So you'll see that in the next video. Or not the next video, but the next podcast or a tutorial, depending on which comes first. So I'm using for that, I'm using an 8mm crochet hook, even when the yarn calls for 5 or 5.5. So it's going to be loose. So I think I might start that soon, hopefully in March. We'll see what happens. This I just want to finish by spring, so April, I'm hoping. Hoping to finish that by then. We'll see what happens. Because March is still very cold in New York. That's where I live. So those are my plans for March. That's what happened in February. I keep wanting to say January, but it was February. So thank you for watching. Hopefully next week there'll be another knitting podcast where I update you with everything, tell you the yarn and everything, and then you can learn about all my patterns there, or the patterns that I'm using and stuff. It'll be like in more detail, I guess. Yeah. So I think that's it. Make sure you check out my website. I just opened it. It's just leoslovingstitches.com. It has all my inspiration, all my patterns that I'm using, or all the finished patterns, and all the finished yarn, hooks, etc. for all my knitting and crochet projects. So it has these two patterns on it right now. The fruit scarf, it shows you how to make that. I have a YouTube video up on how to make these squares. They don't really look like squares because they're folding a little bit, but they are squares. It shows you specifically how to make, where'd it go? How to make the lemon square. So this is the lemon. It shows you specifically how to make that. And then there's also a process video of me making that scarf. The balaclava is just on my website. It just shows what pattern I used, the yarn that I used, and the crochet hook that I used. And then also like my opinions on the pattern, my opinions on the balaclava. It has pictures of me wearing the balaclava. It just has all the information that you need. And then once everything else is finished, it'll also be put up there. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a wonderful February. And I hope your March is as great as my February was, because literally all I did was crochet for a week, and it was wonderful. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great March. I hope you have a great day, afternoon, evening, night, etc. And remember to like, comment, subscribe, go to my website, follow my Instagram, all the shenanigans that you do.